guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Crystal and you can go hit that subscribe button down below. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and don't forget to share, guys. So in today's video, I did something kind of different. It's kind of just a vlog about first impressions and kind of like what people thought of me, or yeah, what they thought of me when they first met me or saw me. You know, first impressions, they always count. So I actually got this idea from a friend of mine, and I will be linking her YouTube video down below. Thank you so much. She kind of encouraged me to do it in the first place. I kind of questioned her like how she liked it, and she said that she got, you know, just responses that sometimes, you know, you would have never thought. So I decided I want to go ahead and I asked a few questions on my Instagram. Well, I asked one question on my Instagram, and I had, you know, a couple people DM me, or they either answered that question, you know, what they thought of me when they first saw me or met me. So let's just dive right into it and let's share. So this is, in that post, in that like story that I put on Instagram, I said that I wasn't going to name any names, so I won't, just for the privacy of people, and I don't want people to like get offended or anything or feel uncomfortable. But this is from a person who's pretty close to me now, but they wrote, I don't remember meeting you, but what I can tell you is everyone that I've ever known, mostly the family friends that come into our lives, are men. So Sergio, for being one of blank's best friend, and Sergio's life always interested me. I always got to know him, and then once I got to know him and then to know he has a girlfriend, I wanted to be right there. I always want to be that little sister who loves her brother's girlfriend. You're my family, and became family as soon as Sergio came into our lives with you, and we continue to have many great times together. So that was really sweet. I think you'll know who you are, just because of obviously this being so like personal. But I do remember meeting you. I think the night that I met you was, we were at the house, and that was the first day you got Spadinks, and I was obsessed with her. She was like this tiny little thing, and like I think it was like maybe the first or second night that you had her, and there was like a bonfire outside, and that's when Sergio obviously introduced me to everyone. But yeah, I think that was like the first time that we met. And then let's see, so the next one is from a person who became one of like my best friends ever. So this person says they thought of me as non-judgmental, funny, observant, and honestly I just wanted to be your friend, laugh out loud. I kind of like agree with like not being judgmental. I try not to be. I try, you know, to let everyone have their own opinions, and just like, you know, we all have our own. Funny, I don't know about that. Like, I hope I'm funny. And observant, yeah, I guess. Thanks. Another one is from a high school best friend of mine that put no assumptions, but Frenchie and Rizzo for life, laugh out loud, love you forever. So we were obsessed with Grease back in high school, and I still love that movie now. It's one of the greatest, I think. So the next person wrote that you had a big heart and were very genuine. This is honestly really nice, because this is what I try to do this in my everyday, like just meeting people and talking to people. This person I just met this year, and they've actually been a pretty big like help and everything, especially like with my pregnancy and me asking questions and having concerns. Like, shout out to you, because you've been there. Thank you for your support. I can't wait to meet your baby too. Another person said confident. So that's really nice, because I do like to carry myself with confidence. I try my best. So the next assumption is from a person that I got to meet during college. So they put, you were not playing, serious and very focused on getting things done. Girl, I tried so hard in college, and completing that degree was a mission, but I'm glad I did it. I'm glad you did it, because bio is a really hard topic. I mean, you have to love it, and I mean, we definitely love it, right? The next one is, I had a feeling you were very smart and organized as hell, and I was right. Them calculus days. So this is obviously the person that kind of inspired me, basically inspired me to do this whole video. Dude, calculus, I'm just like having flashbacks. I remember like I hated that class. The next one is an outgoing, go-getter, obstacle jumping, adversity defiant princess. I'll take it. I like it. No, I'm just kidding. It's honestly really nice because I really do try to be like in that go-getter mentality, like don't stop, won't stop, always keep going to the next thing. Like, I got my degree and now I just want to pursue and further my education even more, and so I'm just kind of thinking of what the next step is for me. The next one is that you weren't going to do anything as a lab partner back in the day. So this one, okay, so back when I first started college, I started a community college, and I actually had no idea what I wanted to do, like what I wanted to study, like nothing. So when I went in my first year, I kind of had, like, I had no plan, and I didn't think it was kind of scary for me because when I initially went into college, I didn't go in with a mentality thinking like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do and I have everything together, because I didn't. I actually like went to community college first and ended up going because a friend of mine had gotten me into the cheer team there. Well, not gotten me, but I tried out, and she had gotten me, like, taking me to tryouts and stuff, and I made it onto the team, and it was a requirement to obviously attend the school and take a few classes. So that's what I did, and I kind of took, you know, classes that I thought interested me, like, you know, I took some like Latin Hispanic art classes, and then I ended up taking like biology classes and chemistry classes, and this person here was actually one of my chemistry partners. I think I fairly did okay, but like as in a lab partner. But yeah, this is kind of like when I just didn't know what I was doing and I kind of goofed off a little bit, but I did end up graduating that community college with an AA in health science, so I'm really, really proud of that. And then that's when I moved on and went to Channel Islands and got my bachelor's of science, so in biology, so that's a big accomplishment there. But yeah, honestly that's really funny, because if I knew myself back in the day, like I would have thought the same thing. Dude, she's not gonna do anything. The next one is happy-go-lucky when we met you, fun, caring, hashtag not a square. Thanks. And then the last one that I received was, it's not even an assumption, it's kind of like a comment. It said you stabbed UPS in the back and you went with FedEx. I did not do that. This was this is a company that I worked for. So your beef is with them, I think. This is from a close friend of mine in high school, so it's nothing personal. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Those were all the assumptions and first impressions that people thought of me, that people wanted to share on Instagram, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I want to say thank you guys for that, for participating. I know sometimes doing things like that is always, I feel like doing things like that is always hard, because you don't know what to expect. You don't know if people, you know, think that you're mean or they think bad of you. Like like, trust me, I was scared of receiving things like that, and I honestly didn't, and that kind of makes me feel good about myself, because it makes me feel like I am putting like that positive energy and that like go-getter mentality that I want everybody to, you know, stand in agreement with me that I am that person. So that's really, really nice to know that people think of me that way, and you know that some of you guys think I'm funny, hopefully, but that probably doesn't show here. It shows more like when we're in person. So if any of you guys plan on doing something like this, I highly suggest it. It's kind of like, not an eye-opener, but just help you kind of become a better person and improve on yourself. I think it can help you improve on yourself, and I think this was actually a really good like exercise to do on Instagram that I did thanks to my friend. I think this is really good because the feedback that I received was amazing, and I thought it would have been worse, and it actually was very positive, and I think that it's something that can encourage someone. And if you do something like this on like your Instagram, on YouTube, and you ask about, you know, your first impressions on people, I think that it's a really good opportunity to get to learn how others see you. And if you don't like, you know, the feedback that you're getting, you can always, there's always room for improvement. And I think, like, even with me, I think there's still more room for improvement, and you just have to think positive. So with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys are all staying safe during this COVID-19 pandemic. It's been quite a year so far, half a year. If you guys have any suggestions on the next video that I should post, whether it be about my pregnancy, doctor's appointments, cravings, if you guys want to see the gender reveal, we did do a video on that. I did not post it just because we set up this whole Zoom thing with everyone. It was a big fail. It froze right when we did the surprise, right when my brother used balloons and had paints with the color of the baby's gender, and it froze right when we popped it. So I had to, like, obviously I immediately posted on my Instagram so everyone who saw on Zoom and who was like a part of it, you know, got to see at least what the baby was. We did share it on Instagram, but I haven't shared it on here. If you guys want to see that video, let me know. I can definitely do it. And so I'll see you guys next time in my next video, and